His coverage continues right here on the Weather Channel.
I'm Jeff Morrow in Pensacola, Florida. Well, the worst of Dennis has come and gone. We're going to take a little bit of a look at some of the aftermath in a live report coming up.
And Jeff here in Mobile County, everyone is happy that Dennis turned out to be pretty much a dud. We'll take a look back at what we had atmospherically and how we can help you out tonight from a power perspective.
And we're still in storm alert mode here at the Weather Channel as Hurricane Dennis is now on land.
And as we continue to watch the storm come ashore, it came very close here to Gulf Breeze, Florida, just to the east of it. The center did, but as you can see, a lot of rain from this system on a very, very strong wind gust as Hurricane Dennis came ashore just a few hours ago.
So where is it right now? Currently, the center is about 10 miles northeast of Atmore, Alabama. We're basically right over Interstate 65, but as you can see, the swath of moisture and rain from Dennis extend northward to the Tennessee line, and even a risk of severe weather. Atlanta, you're not under a tornado watch yet, but you still have a tornado warning right now for DeKalb County. And again, a possible tornado heading towards the Decatur area as we speak.
And our crews have been covering Hurricane Dennis throughout the day. And as we go live to him right now, Pensacola, Florida is where we find Jeff Morrow. Rain is back up for Jeff as well as into Mobile, Alabama, where that's where Mike Seidel is. And again, Mike, you were just to the west of the center. And how are things looking there? Are a lot of people without power? Have you heard any damage reports?
Damage is minimal, as we would suspect, with wind gusts peaking at 48. Power outages, 15,000 customers without power, according to Alabama Power, and they'll get those crews out momentarily as soon as these winds die down a little bit. We're still getting gusts up to 40 miles an hour, so, boy, what a saving grace here to the fact that Dennis, weakened before it made landfall and went north instead of north or northwest, north-northwest towards where we are. Take a look at what we experienced as far as today goes and the rainfall. There's Sky Tracker. It's pulling away now, and again, we still have some wraparound showers. The rain right now is very, very light in nature, and it's not going to last much longer. Tomorrow, the sun will be back out, and temperatures up there in the upper 80s to around 90. Our peak wind gust, 48 miles an hour. That was it. We were expecting at least hurricane force wind gust, which is 74 miles an hour. But again, we're not complaining. Nobody's complaining here in Baldwin and Mobile counties. And rainfall since 6 a.m. yesterday morning, about 3 inches. Now, we got a good dose with that first band yesterday afternoon. And today we've had some pretty decent rainfalls and some standing water. As far as power, we mentioned power outages. If you have an issue with your power, here's a number that can help you out tonight. It's the Alabama Power Hotline. Not only here along the coast, but all of the state of Alabama, you'll be dealing with wind gust and certainly power outages even beyond this time frame. Later on tonight, maybe certainly in Montgomery and Birmingham. 1-800-888-2726. If you need a hotel room tonight, there aren't many to find along 65 and I-20 up towards Birmingham and into Atlanta, but you can try 1-800-ALABAMA. And for road conditions, find out what the latest is. I can tell you I-10 is open in Alabama across Mobile Bay. 1-888-588-2848. So some numbers to help you out tonight. Dr. Greg Forbes, a severe weather expert. Let's bring him in. Dr. Forbes, we talk about inland impacts. Only 4 days ago, we had a tornado or two around Atlanta. Tonight, another possible tornado impact as Dennis makes its move inland. What's the latest?
That's right, Mike. And this tornado threat is heading from southeast to northwest, about 35 miles per hour, and it could work its way right into the Buckhead area of downtown Atlanta. Let's take a look. I'm showing you here not the radar intensity, but the velocities. The red-green couplet here shows the rotation associated with a possible tornado, and it is heading across the area just to the west now, the I-20-285 intersection, and that is going to push its way north and west across Decatur. I'll pop up, show you the intensity of the storm here with the heavy rain heading toward from Pantherville toward Decatur, Belvedere, Druid Hills, Atlanta, and Buckhead, the Gresham Park area.
A tornado warning has been issued for your area.
Across the area up toward the Weather Channel on the northwest portion of the metro area as well. So not only will there be a tornado threat in very local areas, very heavy rain with this storm could be quick 1 to 2 inches. That's going to cause driving problems, flooding on the roadways. Back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Greg. And again, we're continuing to watch Hurricane Dennis as it moves across the southeast. In Mississippi, storm shelters are rapidly filling up with evacuees. Curfews have been ordered in Jackson and Harrison County, and almost 200,000 people in Mississippi are under evacuation orders. headquarters. Well, let's give you the latest on Hurricane Dennis. Again, it's moving over lower Alabama, but producing some pretty heavy rain and strong thunderstorms. Here's Paul.
That's right, Jennifer. And as Dr. Forbes mentioned, again, the risk in the Atlanta area. Now, Fulton County under a tornado warning. That's through 6:30 local time. But we also have tornado warnings close to the Iowa as it moves into Escambia County, Alabama. Escambia County, Alabama under a tornado warning. The center of Hurricane Dennis continues to move just north of Interstate 65 here. You can see on the radar, the rain has pretty much stopped from Destin, from Panama City on towards Pensacola Beach. But the bad news is, yeah, just because the rain has stopped, you might see some clearing back off in the Gulf. The winds are still gusting in that tropical storm force. So power lines coming down, trees coming down, other debris and projectiles. Still a very dangerous area to be as we still have these tropical storm force wind gusts. Yeah, don't let the fact that the rain has stopped fool you. Stay in your shelter. See, the Destin area still sustained winds in that tropical storm force, and wind gusts also extend all the way on towards Atlanta. Close to 30 miles per hour currently in the Atlanta area. Jennifer?
Our coverage continues as Hurricane Dennis moves into the southeast. It's already been battering the Florida Panhandle and the Gulf Coast. Here we are in Destin, Florida, where it hit a power line and really knocked around those trees. We'll continue to bring you live reports from the southeast throughout the night. Right now, you're local on the 8s.